I also have to say that I have met Rachel and we got along well. Since Rachel didn't know anyone else at the wedding, George put her at the same table as me and Alexa and our friends. My girlfriend was very proud to be sat at the closest table to the family, which signifies utmost importance among the guests. So when Rachel also sat there, she immediately got angry, and was put in a bitter mood. It is important to note that Rachel was substitute best man, because the original best man was extremely sick, and upon finding out this information, it probably tipped over Alexa. She kept throwing little innocent insults at her and then said she was just joking. Rachel didn't really seem to mind, and just brushed it off. However, when the groom was giving his speech, and repetitively mentioned how Rachel's constant efforts as a consultant to his company allowed for his family and future kids not to be homeless, Rachel started crying from the many applause she was getting. On the other hand, my girlfriend just grew more resentful. I knew that my Alex was going to do something terrible, and I wish I could have just pulled her aside back then. That way none of this would have ever had to happen. A couple minutes after the speech, she started off again with the loaded insults. Again, Rachel did not mind until Alexa said, "So, Rachel, how's your dad?" I almost lost it then. Rachel's dad passed when she was 15 and everyone knew. Because of her father passing, and not being in contact with her mother at the time, she had to work 3 jobs at 16. She somehow managed to graduate college with full honors, which led her to create her own $1 million consulting firm. Rachel was also a model for some of the most popular perfume and clothing brands. Rachel didn't say anything but just looked at her with an almost pitiful look, while obviously holding back tears. She then excused herself and went to get a drink. I turned to Alexa and tell her that if she doesn't stop being a bitch and apologizes, I will leave her right there and then. Alexa got defensive, saying that I'm defending Rachel because I'm attracted to her and that I want to give her a pity F because she's the poor orphan. She said all that in front of everyone. So what I did next shocked her. Before I could get my sweet revenge, I had to individually apologize to everyone around us for Alexa's behavior. It was so bad that even the groom noticed. But I went and talked to him and explained the situation, so he just told me to do my best ability to keep Alexa calm. I knew what I had planned next was anything but calm. But I reluctantly agreed and congratulated him on the wedding. Once more. Instead of going and seeking out my girlfriend, I was too angry to talk to her, so I went and started chatting it up with Rachel. Even though she was trying to hide it, it was obvious that she had been crying. We actually got along really well, and I was used to talking to a female other than my girlfriend, especially one that was as stunning as her. She said she wanted to show me something outside behind venue, and I'm not sure whether it was the alcohol or the fact that I was so mad at Alexa, but I reluctantly followed her. I knew what I was doing was wrong and unfaithful to Alexa, and what happened next certainly wasn't my proudest moment.